Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Whenever you come across this video, thank you so much for choosing to spend a little bit of time with me. I was going to take this weekend off completely, but you know what? I just missed you guys. I did. So here I am. I was just kind of doing some stuff around the house. I hope you guys are having a fantastic weekend. It's kind of feeling like a magical weekend a little bit. I don't know if some of you guys are doing new rituals or I don't know. It feels kind of very spiritual, more so than normal, right? We're spiritual beings having a human experience, but it just seems like some of you are tapping more into your spirituality. So there may be like some new spiritual practices, or like I feel that like energy, like you being drawn to, like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It's interesting. But anyways, hi guys. Hey. I hope you are doing well. Yes, I missed you guys yesterday too. But let's get some messages. What does the divine need to know? I don't have any announcements today, I don't believe. If I do, they will show up, I'm sure. But let's dive in. What does the collective need to know? What's the overall energy of this reading? Holy Spirit, Holy Angels. Let's get the overall energy. Let's get the topic. Let's get down to business. Okay? Yeah. Okay. Yep. Collective. We've been kind of pulling on this energy a little bit over the last week or so. There's something that you're taking charge of, though, and I feel like it's something that you have kind of like almost jumped through a lot of like hoops, or there's something where it's felt like it's it hasn't been easy. Like there's a lot of twists and turns and tricks and things to get you to this point, collective. But I feel like there's something here, an energy of you taking charge here of something, like knowing, like if you look at this Six of Wands here, okay, and it's funny that both of these are wands, and I was talking about spirituality. Okay, and how some of you guys are like tapping into new things or finding new rituals. Maybe you're showing interest in a new like divination tool or something new here. Both of these are wands cards. We have the Six of Wands and the Knight of Wands, which talks about your life purpose, your life path, also spirituality, your connection, things like that. Okay, but on this Six of Wands, you see that like she's riding on this hummingbird, right? But she is holding the flower, okay? So she can turn that flower and have that hummingbird go in whatever direction that she wants to go. And collective, I feel like whatever direction it is that you're going in, it is something that people may view as maybe something different or something, oftentimes you see people jumping through hoops that are on fire at a circus, or, so it might not be taboo, but it also may be viewed as something that is really difficult. Okay. So this state of consciousness that you're at is really difficult to achieve, I feel. But you've done it. Okay, and you're taking control of something here. Okay, for a lot of you, it is your spirituality. For others of you, it's your life. It could be, I'm seeing a lot of people kind of in my mind's eye, like get up. You know what I mean? Like they were sitting on the couch. Like in my mind, I wish you could see it. But it's like I'm able to, like, it's like this overhead view, right? And none of the roofs are on the houses. This is just so I can see in. And it's like literally, this whole community, right? That is like, you know, sitting on their couch and suddenly they get up. They all get up. There's something about that. It's like, okay, I see. All right, what else does the collective need to know about this? I feel as though whatever this is, you may feel, is this something that you're doing alone, probably? I also am getting this energy, collective, where you're in this Six of Wands energy, right? And there is a Knight of Wands that sees you, is watching you, okay? I am kind of getting this, okay. So this Knight of Wands is giving me multiple energies here. Okay, for some of you, this is a Knight of Wands that's actually like running away from you. Okay, like straight up running away from you. And but still has their eye on you. And the reason they're running, I feel, is though is because you're in charge. You're in charge of your heart. You're in charge of your mind. You're in charge of your, you know, your soul. You're in charge of your life here. And you know that. That's the thing, is you know that. And you're choosing to be in charge. That has got this Knight of Wands running. For some of you, they're terrified. I don't know what they're so scared of. This might be an energy where somebody came forward. Oh, I'm just really drawn to that real quick. Where somebody came forward here, okay? It could be a female energy, especially if you're a female. She don't have any legs in this card. There's something about that. There's something significant about that. This person is, they rely. Yeah, she doesn't have any legs. So she's very reliant on this horse here, okay? This is somebody who is not in charge of their life. Their choice. They haven't reached that state of consciousness yet, but this is somebody that I feel as though came to you with some sort of possible manipulation or like, you know, this is somebody who probably likes to feed off of other people's energy, okay? And when this person realized, like, you're in fucking control here, right? And that they can't control you, okay? This is somebody who definitely enjoys controlling other people because they don't have control over themselves. They don't have legs underneath them to stand on. They use other people. If that horse is significant, they use other people. You know, when I'm thinking of the horse here, and it's like that horse in another deck is the Freedom card. Okay, they use other people who are in that freedom energy. And they jump on their back, right? And these people will jump through burning hoops for this person, not you. You said, I got my own ride. I'm not no pony. I'm a hummingbird. We do things different around here, right? We're majestical. You can't... Majestical? Is that a word? We're majestic. Galactus says, you can't jump on my back. I'm not a horse. Yeah. What else? What else does the collective need to know about this? They're fleeing is what I heard. There's somebody fleeing, okay? This could also be a situation where there's an energy looking at you and somebody else. And I'm getting this sense where it's like somebody maybe could have been choosing between you and somebody else, and it's like, well, this person, this person, and not, we're not comparing people, but collective, it's like, from this, whoever would be doing that, if they're doing that, right? They're like, this person is like jumping through like flaming hoops, and it seems like potentially their world is on fire. They make quick action, right? And it's like, but this person over here is very in control. So it's almost like this Knight of Wands could have been very appealing to this person, right? Like, look how cool that is. You know what I mean? Like, this person is, jumping through flaming hoops and doing all the things, right? Like, they've really trained that horse, and, but I really get the feeling, right? There's kind of this, again, it's like this majesticness of what this Knight of Wands is doing is distracting from the fact that this person has no legs. This person has no legs to stand on. Okay. Ooh, no leg to stand on. Okay. This could also be somebody who could have potentially been spreading rumors about you, right? And they have no leg to stand on. They're fleeing. They're fleeing from some sort of situation because people are realizing, it's like the truth is being exposed here about somebody. And you're over here just minding your business, right? Got my hummingbird. Taking good care of my hummingbird, right? Like I'm something about, if you have an altar, maybe you put something, like some flowers or something on your altar this weekend, or you may have just given to your ancestors, but put something on your altar for your ancestors or for the divine, or something this past weekend. Maybe you were feeling guided to do that, just some sort of like offering or something like that might be significant. What else does the collective need to know about this? Collective, I'm hearing there's a battle that you're willing to face head on. Whoever wanted to bring the battle to your door is no longer willing to face it head on. They didn't know who you were. Typically we see people out riding around on horses. And people see you riding on this hummingbird, and it's completely different, right? It's something totally out of the norm. But it seems, but it's like, but people are seeing, what is going on with these cards? They are having troubles here. Yeah. Remember that energy I've been picking up on about being rock steady. This King of Cups, which is actually showing up in a feminine energy here, is actually made out of stone in this card. Collective, your state of consciousness, when we look at her, okay, first of all, look at the tentacles on her head. That reminds me of an octopus, and an octopus is extremely intelligent. They are like the humans of the ocean. You know what I mean? Like extremely intelligent. And excuse my, I just know, like, you get it. Anyways, but this is what I'm saying. It's like, and she's tall and she's standing over, right? There's like, and the waves are running. It's like, collective, there's something that you are aware of or observing from a higher perspective here. You're looking down on it, not in an egotistical way, but in a way of like understanding here. It's like you're seeing, some sort of like, chaos going on, or you're aware of some sort of chaos. And it's almost like this ship here. I feel like, collective, there's something about someone or some people or something that are coming to you, something about safety, okay? There's something about, it's like this ship is coming to her for some sort of safety, to like get it out of the waves, get it out of the tide. It's like there's something about that. So somebody might be coming to you here, okay? They may be running from this energy that has no leg to stand on. Coming to you for some sort of safety, some sort of shelter, okay? And it could be energetic. It could be, I don't know who this is here. Tell me more about this. Yeah, I just saw the Two of Cups. It's peeking out here. Yeah. That was the Six of Cups that just tried to peek out. Could be somebody from your past. Yeah, this is for sure an energy of, somebody could have had some choices, or I don't know, there's something. And it doesn't have to be romantic, right? Keep that in mind here, okay? This could have been, a situation where like a group of friends got into it, went their separate ways, and it's almost like there may have been some people that follow the ego. They followed the noise, right? The ego is so loud. Guys, the ego is so loud, and we know that, right? Like, it's like there's something about somebody was consistently trying to prove themselves. Again, Three of Wands, right? It's like, and she's above, like looking above, like she is, on top of this whole city. And it's like, again, with the ship. So ships might be very significant. Also birds, seagulls in particular, okay? But this is definitely some sort of spiritual message, okay? Collective, there may be some, okay. So there may be some like spiritualists, okay, some spiritual leaders that are being exposed at this time because they don't have a leg to stand on, okay? And there's this energy, collective, that if you're in this position, and I guess it doesn't necessarily have to be spiritual, like there's just kind of this energy where there's some sort of exposure, and there is people that are going to come to you for like some sort of, it's like, say there was like a promotion opportunity, okay, and somebody chose somebody else over you. Well, they fucked some shit up. Okay, and now these people are running back to you because they know you know how to fix it. Okay, it could be a spiritual healer, a spiritual teacher. There's just something about someone getting exposed here, and it could be a very large group of people. It could be just a couple of people. There's something about that all these people are going to be coming and running towards you here, because you are rock steady, because you create this cove out of the waves, right? You create this safe space for them to, come into here. Okay, it's like you have this. Look at her dress and how it's covering all of all of the houses, all of the buildings, right? It's like you have this like umbrella of protection here, okay? Rapunzel might be significant. Braids might be significant. But in both of these, she's holding a ship. So there's something very significant about people switching their direction here. Changing their direction because they're realizing that it's safe where you are. And whatever this was that looked, it's like, ooh, shiny. You know what I mean? Whatever this was, it was like, you know, people are realizing that there's no stability under whatever this person was doing, or this, you know, it could be a job even, right? It could even just be a business. It could be, for all of you, it's going to be different. But the tables are turning. Because you've been minding your business, continuing to do whatever you're doing out here, you know, just taking charge of your life. And I feel like also that energy, you know, more so as you continue to more so take control of your life here, okay? This is calling this in. There's a big energy around people in the spiritual community. It just keeps coming through that people are realizing that they're like not doing the work, right? There's, you know, you can be super gifted, but if you don't continue to do the work, you know, there's no foundation. Okay. And it feels like there's just this huge energy around people in the spiritual community. Their foundation is being, you know, it didn't exist, right? It's like they had no leg to stand on. And so they're being sent away. They're, you know, and I don't know where they're being sent, but that's what I heard. They're being sent away. Somebody's being sent away, possibly being kicked out of a house. I heard the word eviction. Whoa! What is it? Hold on. Let me let him out. You want to go out there, buddy? Sorry, guys. I shut that door so because I got a house full of kids. I got a house full of kids. What's new, right? What's new? Man, I stayed up as late as I could last night, but I woke up and it looked like there was a frat party here. All right. What else? What else does the collective need to know? Yeah. Listen, I feel like you've known the truth about this. You've known the truth. Here's my thing. Okay. This is a situation where you kept a lot of secrets about this person for this person. And this person probably didn't, I feel like this person, dang, that card wants to come out. Yeah, and I feel like intuitively you know it. It's more of an intuition here, but you know the truth. But there's a lot of things that you kept to yourself when this person was potentially trying to, I don't even know if they were trying to sabotage you, or if they, I really do feel like there's kind of this energy where it did feel a little bit competitive here. Okay. But there is it's like, this person may have been out saying things, whatever, okay? And you didn't say, again, it's like you didn't tap into that. You didn't do any of that. You didn't need to do any of that because you know the truth here, okay? Everyone else is about to know the truth as well about a situation. Whoever this person is, this Knight of Wands, okay? I feel like they're terrified of people finding out the truth here. And this person could have potentially not have anything to do with you, collective. You may not even know who this person is. You may not have no idea, but somehow they know you. And somehow they wanted to bring, either, I don't know, there's just this energy where it's like somebody was just trying to take from you or trying to show you up or trying to, something here. Yeah, they can't though. Look at you. Look at you with the world. You may start be getting like, or be in an energy of like having like 3 streams of income here. One really big and another 2 here, possibly, or up to 3 streams of income. But, collective, I feel like you're out here just breaking cycles. That's your concern. That is what you're focused on. And that is where it's like you didn't have to do anything to somebody else to get where you are, okay? And it really feels like this Knight of Wands is somebody that did. It wasn't their work ethic. It wasn't their gifts. It wasn't their spirituality. It wasn't their whatever it may be, right? It wasn't their love. It wasn't there's something that is like they faked it. They faked it. Collective, you haven't faked anything and you're about to make it. Okay. That saying, fake it till you make it. You didn't know. Like that's the thing is like I get that when it comes to being delusional and you got to be a little delusional when you're manifesting sometimes, but the reality is like you didn't fake anything. Yeah, you had to work really hard to get where you are. And somehow somebody's being exposed here, okay? There's an energy of somebody being exposed. It's like this. See this 10 of Wands, collective? How there's like these 10 different hands, but you don't know what body these hands are attached to. You see what I'm saying? Like she has no idea where who, and it's like that type of energy, but it's like, but you didn't take time to figure out who it was. You didn't take time, you didn't waste time on all the details. You were like, there was something about understanding and knowing that like, hey, there's some cycles in my life that if I end these, right, these hands will just disappear. They have no access to me. That's the thing. Whoever this Knight of Wands was, they were fighting the fight with, like they were fighting back not the correct way. They were fighting back in the physical, doing things in the physical here, okay? Collective, you on the other hand, You didn't fight back. There was no revenge. There was no, you know, any of that. It was, okay, I know how to fix this. I know how to fix this, and I have to end this within me. You know what I mean? That's this energy. And so whoever, there's a bunch of people that are about to be exposed. And whoever these people are, they have gained some sort of following, or they have you know, again, it's like there were people that were fooled by this person, but they're being exposed, and now whoever was fooled is coming back to you because you have this safe space. It's up to you on whether or not you allow them in your safety here. Sorry guys about the loudness. Hey, will you shut that door? Sorry guys. Yeah, so and again, it doesn't have to be in the spiritual community. It could be in any community, right? In a job, in a family, in a business, and you know, I get the sense that there is somebody's falseness is being exposed here, okay? And this is bringing people back to you, collective. Now, I don't know if you necessarily, again, like I said, want them to, you know, if you're going to be willing to let them in your safe cove that you've created for yourself. I don't know. Cut the deck at the Six of Wands again here, okay? Maui, come here. Come here. Go on. That's a good boy. Yes, it is. Oh, we love a Maui boy. Yes, we do. No, I love him. He's my sweet, handsome man. Yes, it is. Got hair right there. Love him, though. All right. What does the collective need to know about this? Four of Pentacles 2 times here. Yeah. You may be holding... Woo! We're not going to take all that. I feel like you might be holding back here. Okay? Yeah. Something about breaking out of your shell here, collective. I'm looking at this Ten of Pentacles. There's a really interesting energy coming off of this. Collective, it's like, you can see like that she's like climbing out of that body that doesn't fit her. She's like really tiny. It's hard to see on the camera, but it's like this body is ginormous, and there's this like little tiny, which in comparison to the dandelions, the body's actually really small, and the person that's climbing out of that body is even smaller. So I'm getting a couple different things from this, collective. There's kind of this energy where you are escaping, with this being the Ten of Pentacles. You're escaping the expectations, the projections, the the way that maybe possibly your family feels as though they think you should live, right? These ideas of, you know what I mean? Like, or this like fear of, it's like disconnecting yourself from these projections, these belief systems here, okay? Crawling out, and then we have this this Wheel of Fortune, right? And it's like you're going on, you've probably already kind of gone on your own way here. But there's something about that here that's aligned with taking control. It's like this idea that you need to dress a certain way, or act a certain way, or believe a certain thing, or, live a certain way, or, there's something, again, it's very much tied into taking more control of your own life and being in charge of something. Being in charge of yourself, being in charge of your decisions, being in charge of where you're going. Especially with this Emperor card, right? It's like you pulled yourself out of this expectation. And, the Ten of Pentacles being clarified by the Emperor card, that's, like, hello, you crawled out of that situation and you found yourself a throne. You know what I mean? And you're in charge, okay? It's like some of you, collective, you have lived a life where you didn't know it, but you were allowing people to make so many decisions for you. You were, people were, it was a trauma response. You didn't feel in charge. You didn't feel like, and it's like, no, fuck no. No. Ace of Pentacles, Ten of Cups, Eight of Wands. I'm taking fucking charge. Okay? I'm taking charge. And this is like, this is not in your thoughts. This is not, you know what I mean? It's already manifested in your thoughts. It's already manifested in your heart. This is manifesting in the Pentacles, or it also could be in the Pentacles, could be manifesting in your money, okay? For some of you, especially if you're a spiritual, I feel very much so that this is a channel made for light workers. So I know that you all do something different, right? With your gifts. And it's beautiful because we all have a special piece to the puzzle. Or we all are a special piece to the puzzle. We don't have that. It's who we are. Okay. So it may be manifesting in your Pentacles, especially with this situation where somebody else is being exposed. Okay. By you taking charge, it's like you're going to start seeing yourself taking charge in the physical and going after the rainbow, going after what makes you happy here, okay? Eight of Wands, quick action, quick movement. Some of you are quickly being pulled out of a situation. There's something that's manifesting for you here in the physical that is going to pull you out of a situation, kind of like a rescue mission here. For others of you, I feel like you're being led, but you don't know where you're going, okay? You're just kind of like going with the flow and following things. You're doing the right things. There's some sort of big manifestation coming for you here with that as well. Collective, it's your authenticity. It always is, and it always will be. I feel like you've been waiting. You've had to wait for this. For a lot of you, so long that you even forgot that you were like, quote unquote, fighting this battle. It doesn't even feel like it was really a battle. You know what I mean? Because you chose to fight the battles within you and not to fight the battles that were going on outside of you. You said, nothing matters but what's going on in here. Nothing out here can fuck with me as long as I'm good in here. That is where checkmate. Justice is here. This person chose to fight battles externally. Battles that they were creating. They chose to, to put energy towards battles. They chose to bring something to your doorstep. Some of you quite literally. Justice card. Again, I'm telling you, this is I feel like this is something that you really you haven't been focused on it at all. You know what I mean? It's like you've been focused on taking charge of your own life. And Ace of Pentacles here, Queen of Pentacles. You're doing it. You're taking charge of your own life, and you're going to start seeing, like, you're taking charge of your mind. You're taking charge of your heart. You're calling all that back. You're calling all that power back. That said that you couldn't make, you couldn't live for yourself. You couldn't make decisions on your own, that that you were flighty, or that, whatever you were doing was weird, or that's not going to go anywhere, or you're not anything, or, when is collective ever going to grow up? This type of energy, right? And I feel like the divine is saying, collective is far more grown than you are, and we're about to show you that. And a bunch of other people, okay? There's something about your growth that is got you shining so brightly. I'm being drawn back to that Six of Wands and that Knight of Wands in the very beginning, right? Whoever that person was that like had no legs to stand on, right? They put that hoop up. They got the horse. They jump in through the hoop with the fire, right? And this is all like to gather attention, right? To pull the attention off of what you're doing, collective. Right? And in the meantime, this person is like jumping through this hoop back and forth, and they're planting these negative seeds, possibly for some of you, about you, collective, not for all of you. Okay, for all of you, this is somebody who's, you have no idea who this person is, and they might not know who you are, but there's something being exposed about that you stand out. There's something different about you, collective, that stands out. Okay? But they were doing all this stuff, right? To pull the attention off of you. You may have had some people, some sort of attention or something like that, right? They started doing all this stuff, and it's almost like, again, like that moment I had earlier. There's an energy where it's like, I was like, wait a second. This person has no legs. Like that's what's going on collectively. Okay? Is in whatever situation this is for you, is people, observers, that's not a word, observers outside, right, are being like, now wait a second, this bitch has no legs, okay? You know what I'm saying? Like, and they're like, and then all of a sudden, you know what I mean? And then all of a sudden you show up flying through on this, sitting on this hummingbird, looking all majestical, you know, with the flower being like your reins, right? Like, it's like, yep, I'm just going to steer the flower over here and I'm going to go over here, right? And it's like, oh, well, that's kind of dope. I've never seen that before. You know, like, I kind of want a hummingbird. You know? Yeah, I don't know, collective. This person may not even be associated with you at all. They may have never done a single thing towards you directly, but they, for some reason, you know, and for all of you, this is going to be different, but for some reason, they're sending a lot of people your way, okay? And it's not really them that's sending a lot of people your way. It's the divine. It's the divine saying, like, hey, this person has no leg to stand on. But let me show you this other person. Let me show you collective. Yep. Okay, this could have been a connection that you were in, right? Could have been an ex. For some of you, you did know this person with the Two of Cups here. But like I said, you moved on from this person. You know what I mean? This person could have been at one point further ahead. They could have had more. They could have been, you know, they could have had, you know, a really big career, or they could have had, you know, they could have been further on their spiritual journey. They could have been, you know, whatever. But this person never ever thought that you would catch up, let alone surpass them. And by golly, you fucking did, because you got this Ace of Wands and you said, bitch! I was on the outside looking in this club and now I'm in this bitch. Okay? And you said, yeah. You know, again, I don't know why this, like, why Taylor Swift has been so much in my awareness lately, but she talks about how, you know, like, as a child, she always dreamed of people, you know, she says, like, walking around with her face on their shirt, or screaming her name, or singing her songs, right? And she talks about how, you know, because people will ask her, like, don't you get annoyed by all the fans and things? And the answer is no, because this is what she dreamed of, and that's the difference between you and this person, collective. Because you removed the ego, right? Whatever this is, you worked your fucking ass off for. And you're taking charge. You were given this and you took off with it. You focused on it. And this person never, ever, ever thought that you would surpass them. But you knew the trick. You knew the key. Starts with looking in the mirror. So, collective, truly, you may find, I feel as though there's definitely going to be some people that are, you know, if you have a platform, you might start getting a lot of new viewers, okay? Especially, you know, you may start getting a bunch of new clients, okay? If this is a job thing, right, like some sort of whatever, you might... you know, you might be getting a new position. If this is in some sort of family situation, you might get some people coming forward and saying, hey, I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry. You know, and, you know, they, like, I don't know. So if this is friends, again, it could be people coming forward and apologizing. All right. I'm just getting the sense that somebody, the main energy of this message is, somebody is getting exposed. Probably lots of people are getting exposed. And this is pushing people in your direction. In whatever shape, form, capacity, or whatever it is. And it's because you've done the work. You did it the right way, right? It wasn't this, like, again, that Knight of Wands energy is can be flighty. It can be, just very in and out. I don't know. I just, they're also like, the actor. Okay. We've been picking up on that energy some, but yeah. So that's what's going on. That is what's going on here. Okay. Yeah. It's like if you were connected to this person, collective, again, keep in mind that this is a collective reading. Some of you are connected. Some of you, again, you have no idea who this person is. For example, this could be another reader, okay, that is getting exposed. And suddenly, say you're a reader and you have a YouTube channel, okay, and your views or your subscribers just take off because you're the real fucking deal. Whoever this Knight of Wands was that had no leg to stand on was not the real deal. They were faking it. They made it for a little bit. But collective, you're coming forward on this strong, stable, and here's my other thing is you didn't focus on, again, let's use this as an example, being a reader on YouTube. There's so many readers on YouTube. You didn't focus on tearing any of the others down. You didn't focus on, you focused on going within to level yourself up, to be in service, to, it's not about the money. It's not about the community. It's not about the subscribers. It literally stemmed from being in service. This is being exposed. People who are doing things with the wrong intentions are being exposed. And people that are doing things from their heart and to be in service are about to be blessed. Yep. So, all right, lovelies. I love you guys. I love you. I love you. I love you. Oh my goodness. I better go check on these yahoos out here. I've been on here for about an hour. I hope that you have a fantastic afternoon. Can't wait to see you again. I love you. Number 77 might be significant. We'll talk soon.